All right, what's up everyone? We are out here at Boise Basin, right here at the lodge, and I'm gonna tackle around the mountain tonight. This is day 6 of the Boise Trails Challenge, and it's kind of a solo ride. I say kind of because my brother is actually out there on foot right now, and he's gonna be trying to do a lot more segments than I am. I'm taking it real chill tonight. But as of right now, on day 6, my brother Andrew is in 2nd place on the men's foot only category, and so he's super motivated to come up here and knock out as many segments as he can. And so I'm up here mostly to just kind of assist him, help him out, and also get a few segments of my own. So this is one of the highest rated mountain biking trails in Boise, I think even in all of Idaho. And so I'm excited to just go and cruise. I've been on this trail many times, and yeah, it should be a beautiful evening. So to get to around the mountain, you start off at the lodge, and basically you just got to climb. To get up there, the trail called Deer Point, and there should be a few signs, but trail closed. Around the mountain reroute. What? Huh. I have to look at this. Look like with some trail construction back there, we are rerouting up Sunshine, which is a cross-country trail. And if you see signs that say ATM, it stands for around the mountain. So yeah, it might be different years of the Trails Challenge, but this year, see, Sunshine, around the mountain. I'll just keep following these orange signs. One thing that always gets me when I'm up here is the smell of these pine trees. So nice. And almost to the top, I think, of this first climb. Beautiful evening. Sun's going down. Some cloud cover. And so far, no one out here on the trail. So you can tell these banked corners really designed for downhill riding. But you got to get up somehow. So, and this is the this seems like the most logical route coming off that cross-country trail. So look at that up here at the top, and let's double check our map here. Yeah, made it to the end of that segment. I go down Brewers Byway, and then that should connect me over to around the mountain. I'm keeping my phone pretty handy, so I don't want to actually take the wrong trail and bomb down something I shouldn't. So this way to around the mountain, it says. So Brewers Byway. So I just came up this, went to the end of the segment, a little out and back, and now I'm going to continue over. This isn't the route I would have done, or that I have done. Typically, I go up Deer Point, so yeah, kind of fun going a different way. That's one thing about the Trails Challenge. It forces you to maybe reroute and think through things a different way. So I came up Sunshine, and I need to go up this way, I believe. So a little bit more climbing, looks like. I wouldn't say there's anything insane out here that you can't ride over, or at least pause and step a foot down and walk over. There are some pretty gnarly downhills. I've crashed up here flying off a jump that I wasn't expecting. So, but just stuff like this, that should be able to roll. This is Brewers Byway. Pretty nice, smooth trail. Not too steep. Just kind of a cruisy one. Okay, so this is the kind of the main junction where you got to do Elk Meadows, you have to do Shindig, you have to do Deer Point. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take Deer Point and try to do the full around the mountain loop tonight. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll probably have to come out here another couple times at least to do Mahalo and East Side and all that stuff, but that'll be fun. Those will be fun videos to watch too. Sandy. Cool little bridge right there. Sunset. Ooh. The biggest thing when you're riding out here, you can rip pretty quick, and then there might be a little obstacle like a rock or a root just pops out of nowhere. So you just gotta be focused. As good as the views are, you do just have to pay attention to what you're doing, especially when you're riding by yourself. Yeah, tonight my goal is just to ride clean and make sure I don't have a big wreck. I rode one of the famous trails around Lake Tahoe by myself when I was on vacation there a few years ago, and I was like 9 miles in and I had already gotten lost a little bit, and I was on this super rocky terrain, and then I came down, flying down this hill, and my tires just washed out and smacked my head super hard, and I was able to ride out. I was definitely a bit shook by the whole thing, but even this, you know, I'm sure I could navigate this pretty well. But just that was one of the lessons I learned, is when you're riding solo, it's unless you're really confident and comfortable, better safe than sorry, because that was a pretty scary little experience I had. So most of the climbing's done. Once you get over that second road crossing and hop over those gates, and this is where the payoff for all the climbing. Get to just cruise around the mountain. It's pretty sweet. 360-degree views. This is the fun part. Got these nice banked corners. And even in the daytime, this part gets pretty dark because you're kind of sheltered from all the trees. Yeah, so cool. Like I said, if you're pushing it, you can really rip through this segment. So maybe I'll get some haters in the comments saying I'm going too slow, but just out for a cruise tonight. That's what this trail challenge is all about for me. Just getting me out a little bit more. Oh, yeah, that little drop right there. Fall down trees right there. So fun. Got that one a little tight. Yeah, other than the views, I would say this backside is really why people come up and do around the mountain. This is just where it gets so fun. I've run this trail a bunch as well, and every time I get over here and I'm doing these, just running around these banked corners, I think, oh man, I wish I had my bike right now. So nice to be out here this evening for sure. Go. Like that rock just popping up. Yeah, that's why you gotta pay attention, I guess. Get some good views out here. You can see the sun though has just tucked in over the hills over there, so not really like riding with a headlamp, especially any kind of technical trail. So see if we can wrap this one up. Whew, getting tired. Ran 13 miles in the heat of the day this morning, and about 10 miles in to the ride this evening. So it's gonna be nice to just chill after this. Yeah, my caution level just goes way up when it's getting darker, just to make sure that I'm not doing something silly. All right, the bike light makes its first appearance of the Trails Challenge for me. So that helps quite a bit. Still probably light enough where there's no trees, but where the trees, it's like impossible to see. And I've got some glasses on, which are slightly tinted. They're not polarized, but it's like, you gotta pick. Do you want bugs in your eyes and have it be a little bit darker, or do you want it a little bit brighter? So kind of pick your poison on that one. Yeah, you can see out here in the clear, probably don't need the light, but man, it's just when you get in those trees, it's already super dark. And you got this little downhill coming to the end of around the mountain. You think, oh man, I'm getting to the end of the trail, and you rip down this long downhill, and then you have a big climb to get out. So just be aware of that if you're coming near to the end. And this trail is directional, even though it doesn't say so in the challenge, or it might say so in the notes, but it's a counterclockwise trail. So this is the way to do it right here. Here's that climb out. Boy, don't know of a better place to see the sunset though. So nice up here. You see the city lights over there. And once you see little apartments, you know you're about done. There we go. Back up at the top of the lift for around the mountain. Done. Just get out my phone here. Double check. Double check I did it right. Whew. That's fun. Yep. End of the line. So if I wanted to, it was daytime, I could tie in some of this other stuff and do Tempest and some of that, but it's been a long day for me already, so I think I'm just gonna cruise down the road and call it a night. All right, just like that, back to the car. The whole parking lot to myself, I should say. So yeah, crazy thing is my my brother's still out there somewhere on his ride, so, or on his run, and he might be going with a headlamp for a couple more hours. So one of the difficult things about Bogus Basin is you have to drive up and back, and depending on where you live, it's 45 minutes to an hour each way. So yeah, that's one of those things where it's super beneficial if you can figure out a way to do a bunch when you're up here, or if you have a way to somehow stay up here. So there's a guy in a camper over there, and hey, good evening.
Hey man.
Looks like some riders just wrapping up now. And or what we're gonna do tonight is I'm gonna find a spot, I think in parking lot 3. I'll need to figure out which one that is. You can pitch a tent, and so we're just gonna sleep out here, and I'm gonna be here with snacks and a tent and a sleeping bag for Andrew to see if he can wrap up the challenge, or at least get pretty close tonight. And yeah, excited to see his progress. Hoping he's safe out there. I've got my phone on me with his location and everything. So anyways, that's the ride. I'm doing this Trails Challenge, 177 miles of segments, And when I started this challenge, I was at 77 subscribers on YouTube. My goal is 177 subscribers, so throughout the end of this series. So I'd appreciate it. It'd mean the world to me if you hit subscribe. It's totally free to do, and it helps boost the channel. And we'll see you tomorrow for day 7 of Boise Trails Challenge.